Is it true that they're taking AM radio capability out of new cars? Is that going to happen?
It's already happening.
You heard this?
And the problem, and I'm making air quotes here, is electric cars. So there's an insulation issue that the automakers can work around. I mean, there is a technical solution to it. It'll cost a little bit more money to do if they have the will to do it. And what seems to be happening, Ron, is that many of the manufacturers are just saying, you know what, we're making electric cars, and this is a great excuse to walk away from AM radio, and they're just not including it. It might be an option in some vehicles. I mean, one of the new trends, believe it or not, is microtransactions. So BMW is doing this in some countries now, where you buy a BMW and you can get heated seats for $18 a month. It's a subscription. And so these microtransactions are going to become popular if the automakers have anything to say about it. And they could be for things like heated seats or heating steering wheels. They could also be for various aspects of your infotainment system. Are you willing to pay for AM radio? Are you willing to pay for FM radio? I mean, if one happens, might not the other? So we're watching these things very carefully. And I'll tell you, Tesla, of course, has kind of led the charge on getting rid of AM radio, but Ford, right? I mean, wouldn't you think there would be AM radios in Ford until the end of time? So you look at that new F-150 Lightning truck, right? You know, unbelievable vehicle, biggest selling vehicle in the world. Ford makes the electric version of it. Last year they put on a whip antenna. It gets AM radio. The new F-150 Lightning by Ford, no AM radio. This is Ford. I mean, Elon Musk, you might expect, would kind of go, screw AM radio, I don't care, it's stupid, it's unhip. But Ford, in their trucks, you know, the same trucks that farmers drive around Iowa fields, I mean, that's not going to have a built-in AM radio. But that's kind of our world at this point. And, you know, the radio industry needs, I think, you know, to do a more formidable job of making our case to the automakers. But also, you know, Congress is getting involved. Senator Ed Markey from Massachusetts, I think, gets it. And hopefully we'll be pushing that AM radio will have to be included in cars that are produced in America. But that doesn't mean he's going to be successful. So, you know,
I just can't imagine living in a world where paying for AM radio as a premium. That, to me, that whole idea is crazy.
Well,
because that's where it started.
Exactly, but you know, keep in mind, if you're under the age of 40, you probably don't even know what AM radio is. And I mean, things move and things change, and we have to adapt.